Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's video, we just got some surprising news about the Kenobi series coming to Disney+. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. Greetings, Exalted Ones. Greetings to all you Jedi, Padawans, and younglings out there. This is Star Wars Coffee, covering everything you need to know about the latest developments, news, and leaks in Star Wars, and as always, giving you my analysis. Star Wars Coffee channel memberships are now live. I want to give a special shout out to Neon Victor, B Sims, Daniel, Richard, Michelle, and Raina. And of course, this is the way to maximize your Star Wars Coffee experience. The Kenobi series continues to be the most anticipated original Star Wars Disney Plus series behind The Mandalorian, and I would suspect that's only because The Mandalorian is currently out now. We know that the Kenobi series is going to take place between Revenge of the Sith and Episode 4's A New Hope. With that being the case, we can expect this show to really tie up a lot of the loose ends about the questions of Obi-Wan's life and how he gets to the place he was when we met him in A New Hope. What's interesting about this show is that the show has continued to be pushed back further and further due to start dates and script rewrites. And now we finally have what looks like to be a set date for this to start filming. We know that Ewan McGregor is on board, and that's what I think makes everybody the most excited for this. With that being the case though, we have a lot of questions about Kenobi and what he's going to be dealing with in terms of his mental state post everything that happened in Revenge of the Sith with Order 66. Because you recall, Yoda assigned Obi-Wan to deal with Anakin, who had left Coruscant where he was supposed to be waiting for Mustafar. They were both powerful, evenly matched, two former friends until Anakin attempted to leap over Obi-Wan, which Obi-Wan warned him not to try, you all recall. The new Sith, filled with rage and hubris, ignored these pleas. Obi-Wan severed his legs and arms. Heartbroken, Obi-Wan left Anakin to his fate on the banks of a lava river. The Jedi Order vanquished in the galaxy under Sith rule. Obi-Wan, Yoda, and Bail Organa devised a plan. They would split up the children of Anakin and Padme, which essentially leaves Obi-Wan watching over Luke. And everything that just happened in that end of Revenge of the Sith is going to be something that Obi-Wan's going to have to be dealing with. We know that Ewan McGregor has told us that he's going to have to be dealing with the aftermath of all of this. But we also know that this isn't just strictly going to be a Kenobi series in terms of it's just going to be Obi-Wan. Interestingly enough, reported by Sean McLaughlin, the Obi-Wan series ramps up casting for co-lead and 3 supporting roles. So casting details for the co-lead. The character is titled Riley, aka Eve, a female between 20 and 25, which is the co-lead. The description for the casting call reads, a female whose character details are being kept under wraps. So essentially they're not going to tell you much about the character until you get the part. In addition to this, there are 3 supporting roles. Tia, a female in the 30s, Harold, a male in his late 20s to early 30s, which is a supporting character, a quirky comedic male. And then there's Bella, a female in her 40s, supporting. So it's safe to say that the character names are likely just placeholders, like they have been typically all the time, just like when you have, like in Return of the Jedi, they didn't call it Return of the Jedi, they called it Harvest Moon. So it was the same type of thing as that. Expect that for the characters, so don't expect these names to stick. The Illuminati can also report that 3 actresses have received callbacks for the key co-lead role of Riley. These actresses are, again I suck at pronouncing names, Thuso Mabuto, Anula Navlikar, and Naomi Scott. 2 of these are ones that you probably really don't know that well. Thuso is a South African actress who was nominated for an International Emmy Award for her role and will soon star in Barry Jenkins' limited series The Underground Railroad, which is going to be premiering on Amazon. And then Anula Navlikar is a relatively unknown who graduated from Yale. And then, of course, the most noticeable is Naomi Scott, who we all know from Lemonade Mouth if you go back to that far with Disney. That's where she started with Disney back in, I think that was like 2011. And then she was also Princess Jasmine, another Disney, which is live action in Aladdin. And then she was also Kim Hart, which was Pink Ranger in the Power Rangers. And she was Alina Hooflin in Charlie's Angels. She is the highest profile actress to secure this role if Lucasfilm chooses to do so. And if you ask me, when you have an actress like Naomi Scott who's worked with Disney in the past, it seems to me that she is likely going to be getting that lead. Not only due to the fact that this would drive in other audiences and other types of audiences and continue the Disney family, like they know she's reliable, they know she's working well, they know she reads her lines, everything like that. So they know who she is as a character and as a person. So they know what she could bring to the character. Having worked with her since she was really in her early 20s, considering all the way back to Lemonade Mouth, which is in, like I said, 2013 or something. So for the last 7 or 8 years, they've had Naomi Scott, and they know what she's capable of. And she would bring the most new type of, a more general fan base to this, other than just the general Star Wars fan. They would also bring Naomi Scott fans. And she actually has a pretty good following with that. So this is interesting to me, because these other two actresses, I think, would probably end up in supporting roles if they don't end up with the lead one. So I would expect Naomi Scott to get the lead, and this is all pure conjecture on my part, and then the other two actresses to split the other two leads, or get some type of role in the show. So there are also some shooting schedule changes for Kenobi. Over the summer, the series was supposed to start in March of 2021. This is now confirmed, which is still good, that hasn't changed, but the initial production will begin in UK rather than LA. The series is still a 6-episode show and is currently being conceived as a limited series, which is what we all knew from the beginning. It's just supposed to be a fill-in for episode 3 to episode 4 in terms of Obi-Wan's life. And at this point, it's expected to release in sometime in 2022. And whether they do all 6 episodes in the same style that they've been doing The Mandalorian remains to be seen. So that is the update on the Kenobi series. Big casting news, big casting calls. That is fantastic, fantastic stuff, because it's continuing to move the show forward, and it really shows that it's happening. So, good news all around right there. Personally, I like Naomi Scott. I thought she did great in Aladdin. I watched her in Lemonade Mouth, and I enjoyed that too. So that's my pick. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. May God bless you and the Force be with you always. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it!
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.